There's rioting in the streets and you need to abandon your vehicle and try to make it home on foot. You'll need water to stay hydrated. What are all the ways and places you can find water, day or night, in a city? Let's get into it. Okay, first, let's set a context because the what-if game can lead to 1,000 different variables, and we just need a handful of options that work every time. The way I see it, for most people, we have three main contexts in or around a city. 1. Civil unrest, daytime, businesses open, maybe because it's early in the conflict and they haven't heard about the situation yet. 2. Rioting, nighttime, businesses are closed. And 3, you're in the woods, day or night, on the run, and need to stay hidden. Let's put ourselves in the city, in downtown Niceville. Rioting breaks out over this week's political farce, so we bail out of our car, grab our get-home bag, and begin to run through the city in the direction of home. After running for a ways, we get thirsty. We look around and notice a convenience store on the corner. Why not just go inside and buy a couple of bottles of water? Problem solved, video done. Seriously though, use common sense. It's really easy to get wrapped up in the end of the world scenario and forget that this day isn't really any different than any day. There just happens to be a riot popping off downtown that you're trying to avoid. Convenience stores and businesses are still open. They haven't heard about the riots yet, and even if they did, they may continue to operate thinking the looters won't come their way. Lots of restaurants and convenience stores will give you a free glass of water if you ask for it, so take advantage of that. These places also have bathrooms. Just act like you belong there. Go into the bathroom and get a drink from the sink or fill up a bottle if you have one. But what if it's nighttime and the businesses are closed? Well, many convenience stores and restaurants have water spigots on the outside where you can get fresh water. Ever drink from the garden hose as a child? It won't kill you, most likely. City parks are great places to find concealment because there's usually woods in parks. Parks are also likely to have 24/7 bathrooms with sinks or drinking fountains. Many parks have freshwater pumps that remain unlocked all the time, unless it's winter and you live in a place that freezes solid, but we'll have to save that for another video. Parks are likely to have streams, ponds, or decorative fountains where you could get water. Now these are likely not clean water sources, but if you're carrying a get-home bag, then you likely have a filter to make the water clean. Now maybe you find yourself in a residential neighborhood on your way to your house, but you or one of your kids needs a drink right now. Well, now we're back to the garden hose idea. This can be a solid option, especially at night, where you can sneak a drink and most people will never know you were there. In a worst-case scenario, social norms go right out the window for me. I'm willing to beg for or steal food and water in order to get what I need. Think about homeless people. Where do they find food and water? Don't know? Well, if you're on the run and out of options, go find a homeless dude and give him $20. He'll tell you what you need to know. Social engineering is a valuable skill to have when you're thirsty and the looters are having their fun. So just to summarize those places to find water in a city: businesses, convenience stores, residences, city parks, decorative fountains, creeks, ponds, rivers, lakes, and homeless people know stuff. Good job, you've just taken one more step towards being everyday ready for the adventures you choose and the emergencies you don't.